We are just 5 days out from the election, and already hundreds of thousands of Kansans have voted either by going early to vote by the at the polls or even by sending in their mail-in ballot. Thanks for joining us here tonight. I'm Brooke Lunnington.
And I'm Molly Pat. If you're voting by mail, it must have a postmark of November 3rd, but the Secretary of State's office says if you are voting by mail, you should send your ballot back a week in advance to be sure that it gets in by the deadline of 3 days after Election Day. Obviously, that suggestion has passed, so what if you haven't sent in your mail-in ballot yet? Is it too late?
Yeah, well, our Capitol Bureau reporter Rebecca Chung joins us live from the State House now to explain what you can do to make sure your ballot is in on time, so that way your voice can be heard. Rebecca?
Right around the corner, and voters are getting ready to get their ballots to the polls. But for some voters who are mailing their ballots, some officials say it may be too late, and you might want to start looking into other options. Mail or drop box? A question some voters may have to think about if they're advance voting this election. For avid voter Vince Munoz, the decision was easy. After Munoz mailed his ballot a week before Election Day in last year's local election, he got a letter back with some bad news. His ballot would not be counted.
When I found out that it hadn't been counted, I was obviously pretty disappointed. It just seemed so strange that it didn't arrive on time.
Munoz usually votes in person. Last year he moved before he could register in another county. He says more guidance would have been helpful at that time. Election and USPS officials recommend mailing ballots at least 1 week before the state deadline. For Kansas, that's November 6th. But is that enough time? According to the Secretary of State's office, it's important for voters to treat their ballot like a lottery ticket. While voters still have the option to mail their ballots, there are other options to think about.
At this point, I wouldn't recommend mailing the mail-in ballot, but there are some other ways. The first way is to just drive it to the county elections office and hand it over to the election officials, and they will count it. Second option is to take your mail-in ballot and put it in a drop box.
For Munoz, taking the ballot to a drop box this year was the best option. He says it also allows him to give others the opportunity to vote by mail if they have to.
You have a mail-in ballot, and you can turn it into a drop box or in person. You're also freeing up mail space essentially for people who can't go. So it's also helping other people if you can drop off your mail-in ballot.
Another thing to think about when returning mail-in ballots, make sure it's signed correctly. This way election officers can take care of it right away. Now, if voters choose to send their ballot for Election Day, there are some things that they do want to keep in mind. It does need to be postmarked by Election Day, and it has to get there at least 3 days after the election. But officials say there's no guarantee. At the Capitol, I'm Rebecca Chung.
All right, Rebecca, thank you. And remember, there are those drop boxes that you can bring them to as well. And so as we count down the days until November 3rd, remember that we are your local election headquarters. So if you want in-depth candidate profiles, information about mail-in and in-person voting, and live results on the big night, we have got you covered. You can find everything on ksnt.com/elections.